I'm not very excited for this one because, well, I mean, it's the same one every year, so
What?
It's the same Super Bowl every year.
Repeat chance.
Oh my gosh.
History, baby.
You might want to turn down the music so people can hear us.
All right, anyhow, Dad,
Huddy,
we're back for our latest installment, Fantasy 5. So, anyhow, the season went. It was a blast. We had a great time. I know HUD's thrilled to death with the result. That being said, I'm being a bit facetious. We're going to jump right in with our Super Bowl prediction down in New Orleans. HUD, you want to start it out or you want me to go?
I want you to go because
I'd know what I'm doing, folks.
I'd like to sit here and pout.
All right, I'm going with the Chiefs 30-20. I think that Philadelphia is the most talented roster they've played in 2 years. That being said, they're going to have to play nearly perfect to even have a chance to beat the Chiefs. They're going to have to be great on offense, defense, and special teams. Nobody's proved they could do that in a very long time, so I think the Chiefs go ahead and roll this baby by 2 scores. What do you got, HUD?
So before you kick me out of your house, I'd just like to tell you it was nice living with you.
I enjoyed you. Loved you.
I enjoyed you too. And maybe we'll meet again for our next season next year.
What do you got, HUD?
The Eagles 27-24. I think Saquon goes off. Along with, maybe some players that are very underrated. Maybe some underrated receivers get some catches. Saquon goes off to beat, the all-time record, including playoffs for most yards in the season.
Well, it's going to take something just like that. It would take something extremely special, an all-time great performance by a Saquon, by a A.J. Brown, a Devontae Smith. It's going to take an all-time great just for the chance to upset the champs. So I like the Chiefs. He likes the Eagles. We're going to pop it over to our surprise fantasy player of the week. This is a person that's a true sleeper. You can throw them in on DraftKings and feel good about that very little amount of money that you spent. Who you got, HUD? Why do you like them?
Maybe this is stupid, okay? Maybe this is the stupidest thing I've said on this show. But maybe, just maybe, Jahan Dotson gets a few catches.
A cheap one. Maybe he gets a cheap touchdown.
Maybe he gets a nice little, 2-yard touchdown. Maybe he catches, 2 things for, 15 yards and a touchdown. Who knows?
Okay. All right. I'm going to go same vein as a very cheap player you could throw in. Maybe they steal a touchdown. Maybe they get lucky and have a big play and a touchdown. I'm going to go with the backup running back for the Eagles, Kenneth Gainwell. Historically, in the Super Bowl, it seems like the Eagles always have some unsung hero at running back. So I'm going to go with Kenneth Gainwell.
That's crazy.
Super Bowl MVP pick. I'm going to go with the obvious one. I'm sure it's probably the easiest layup in all of prop bets today. The Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes. It's pretty easy. Mahomes doesn't lose in the playoffs. He doesn't lose in a dome. He doesn't lose to top defenses. The guy is just wins. So I'm going Mahomes. Big time performance today. Chiefs by 1 million.
Well, I think. Well, here's the thing. I do think both teams will have nice performances. Even if the Eagles lose, I still think Saquon Barkley will be MVP.
Okay.
He has been so much better than every other running back this season.
He's been sensational, HUD.
He's been sensational. This is an all-time record.
He's been great. I agree with you, HUD. He's been awesome. It's going to take another all-time performance just for them to have a shot at upsetting the champs. But HUD and I have had a blast with you guys this year. We will be back shortly with more updated fantasy stuff for your next season coming up. You guys can start preparing over the summertime. There's going to be we're going to have the NFL draft coming up soon. We'll do an NFL draft primer.
We can do an NFL draft primer.
We're going to do some fantasy football preseason type stuff. So we'll be rocking and rolling. Yeah. We might even throw on a couple of NBA playoff primers.
Oh, also we might do some reactions to early free agency.
Absolutely. So, Dad,
Huddy,
we out.
We enjoyed you guys. Have fun with the Super Bowl. Oh crap, I'm buckled.
We're going safety first.